Alright, chat, YouTube, it's deck time. This time for Mono Black Eldrazi. This is I believe, a Spike inspired list that won the challenge in the hands of Self-Isaac. It's playing 4 copies of Fatal Pushes, 1 mana removal, 4 copies of Bauble as a free Urza Saga target, plus kind of just cycles and adds a Nethergoyf type. A couple of Inquisition and 4 Thoughtseize for some discard. Nethergoyf is a 1 mana threat. 1 Spellbomb, 1 Needle, 1 Shadowspear for our Saga targets. 4 copies of Emperor Bones. Just take stuff like Thought-Knot Seer out of the graveyard, or you can take Goyf out of the graveyard, attack with it. A couple copies of Bowmaster, which is kind of a retired threat at this point, I think. But if your opponent ever draws a card, pings them. 1 Graveyard Trespasser to take stuff out of the graveyard as well. 4 copies of Kozilek's Command, probably the incentive for playing the Eldrazi Temples in this list in the first place. Very powerful card if you ever have the Eldrazi Temple. It becomes a very powerful removal spell, card selection, ramp, whatever you need it to be. Then 4 Thought-Knot Seer, 4 mana 4/4, or 2 mana 4/4 if you have 2 Eldrazi Temples. Mana base wise, you got the E-Temples, the Ifnir Deadlands is the colorless and mono black kind of hybrid land. Prismatic Vista, so you can go search Waste or Swamp. A couple copies of Urborg, and then 4 copies of Urza Saga. Help you grind out some of the mid-range. 1 Surgical Extraction for taking like Underworld Breach, I guess, or Flage out of the graveyard. 1 Dream of Steel and Oil for taking Flage out of your opponent's hand. A couple copies of Pithing Needle for naming Grinding Station, or maybe some other Planeswalkers like Karn if you're playing against Eldrazi. 1 Shoot the Sheriff for unconditional removal against the Blue Black Frog decks. A couple copies of Break the Ice for land destruction against Amulet and Eldrazi. 3 Damping Spheres for the Storm matchup, or for Breach, or for maybe Eldrazi or Amulet if you want to bring it in there too. A couple copies of Toxic Deluge for the Energy matchup. 1 Wasteland Strangler for more removal. Same with the Dismember, kills Ketramos. And then 1 Ashiok for Surge Prevention and Graveyard Hate, I guess. Pretty good against the Amulet Titan. Yes, this is sweet. I'm excited to see how it plays out. It's okay. Got 3 discard spells, 3 lands, and threat. Probably fine. And they're mulliganing too. I wonder what Ginger ended up doing instead of playing the Modern Challenge. Basic Island? I mean, that's a pretty good argument for Mill. Dismember, Flare of Denial, Master the Pearl Trident. He's fish. We got Sink to Stupor, Flare of Denial. I think I'm going to take Dismember and Flare of Denial out of their hand. If they want to Sink to Stupor, my Thought-Knot Seer, I'll just cast it again the next turn. Can't let them keep cancel. Merfolk, let's fucking go. I Japer my Eldrazi Temple. No. Suck my seaweed. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, CJ. I appreciate that. Oh, my God. Suck my freaking seaweed, man. I don't think I ever want their Master the Pearl Trident. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, they're gonna draw a bajillion cards. Draw X cards, put a +1/+1 counter on each merfolk you control. That's crazy. That's so crazy here. Draw 2, put a +1/+1 counter on each of these. I'm flooding. Yeah, but about a 2-turn clock. I think that's probably worth it. Alright. Would love to use this Emperor Bones on something. I could have played the Emperor Bones before I cracked the Nihil Spellbomb, but I was hoping to draw something that was like a play instead of, well, being a landlord. Yeah, I never want their bastard. Nah, I'm good. Taking so much damage. 7. I have to kill them on the crackback or get a Shadowspear. Maybe I draw a Kozilek's command. Or that card's pretty good. How about a Bauble? Hmm. Well, maybe I do suck through Seaweed. I mean, attack with my 3 creatures. Okay, am I dead? Am I dead? Are you dead? Who's dead here? Maybe them. Am I 9? I got a blocker. They're drawing an Aether Vial. Nah, we're chilling. Needle Mutavault was lethal. Sure. If they have nothing in hand. Let's take the Toxic Deluge. I think the Wasteland Strangler is okay. Dismember might be okay. Shoot. This is a lot of needles. 3 needles total. I guess you're just trying a needle grinding station. It's bad in the matchup. Maybe Emperor Bones isn't that good. Bowmasters also isn't that good, but it's pretty good against Suck My Seaweed. I also see going down on Thought-Knot Seer, but Thought-Knot Seer is kind of the reason to play like the E-Temple stuff. Kozilek's command is a lot better. Stream 2 Thought-Knot Seers. They're for the Codex Shredder, the Pixis, and the Ghoul Caller's Bell. Right. How could I forget? I hope that happened to you while you were playing Lantern. Longest game ever. Gloomlake Verge. Whatever they're splashing black for is just Dismember. That seems kind of loose to play. I guess it starts on blue. Sig River Cutthroat? Hell yeah. Land. Harbinger of the Seas that I can't beat. Or Suck My Seaweed. Gotta take the Harbinger. Can't really beat that one. So they can Violin the Lord, play their land, and then activate Seaweed for 1. Seize the weed for 1. I think I'm gonna go get basic waste before I get Harbinger. I send my Urza Saga into the Shadow Realm. Good. God, this thing is hideous art. Sorry, cat dirty. Why are the eyeballs flat? This looks like something straight out of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's like one of those like decals you can get on your skateboard. One construct. I think I probably cracked this Bauble. I think I just need to find more cards. Mutavault. Okay. Good needle that. So we draw. Yeah, I also grew up with that aesthetic, but I don't think I was a huge fan of it ever. But I could see the appeal for sure. I just don't think it's for me. Rip. Trade ski. Yeah, I think they're better suited for Secret Lair as well. Where they actually have like a theme. Are they gonna trade the Lord off? So many lands. Oh sure, that's smart. I didn't even think about that. That bird bone should be good though. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Lange. So many Lange. Yeah, I can only see weed. Sorry. Nothing else. Our lands are removal, technically. Put two -1/-1 counters. I don't know if that's gonna happen. The Lord of Atlantis is pumping my Master of the Pearl Trident. That's so fucking funny. Nah, I could use that. Okay, we'll block here. Oh, Emperor Bones. Gain me 5. Good old Lord of Atlantis pumping both. Ooh. Yeah, Hollow One's got some broken starts where it just puts like 10 power into play on turn 1. And then your opponent sends you 4 question marks in the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot to update the stream title. Mono B Eldrazi. Blue-white went terribly. As is par for the course of blue-white. 2 Hollow Ones, 2 Vengevines turn 2. And 4 question marks. That's the most important part. So my opponent gonna lose to a single Emperor Bones. Looking increasingly more likely. You playing this weekend? Playing what? Grier, think of the prime at 13 months. Appreciate you. Contact Creator Showdown. It's vintage, right? Yeah. I hate Vintage. I hate Vintage so much. No, I've played Vintage. I hate it. That format's dumb as hell. Whoever opens Black Lotus Time Walk Ancestral is just miles ahead. You just pass. It's just gambling. Gambling the format. Yeah, meaning you can catch up. Sorry, whoever opens that wins. I'll probably play it anyways, because I'm not doing anything else this weekend. But I'm not going to be happy. Holy bejeebies. Mono White Initiative? God, this format looks awful. Luris Pile. Mono White Initiative. More shops. More Luris. Oh boy. Looks like your options are Luris or shops. Force Negation, Snapcaster, Tidebinder, Counterspell, Spellsnare. What is going on over here? Oofster. No, my bones. I'm just gonna play both of these now. Play around the counterspell I know about, and the Tidebinder and the Force. Then we can just stick to attacking after that. Yeah, it looks like your Lutri list. Actually, though, pretty damn close. Shadowspear. If they counter this, and it's not Force Negation, then it grows the Goyf. I wonder if they're gonna go Snap Bolt. Seems like that's what they're gunning for here. My boy. I wonder if they have Flame in hand. I think they have Flame. They go 5 damage, draw 2. I could try to push the Snapcaster, but then I can force it. And maybe they forgot to reveal Lutri. And they actually are just a Lutri list. That'd be wild. They gotta force this fatal push. Okay. Let's go. Goyf's alive. Live, Goyf. Scoop. Dies to one singular Goyf. Yeah, that was a shame, Scoop. Brings me back to the good old, like, Bolt the Goyf days. Maybe I want Dreams of Steel and Oil. Try to snipe Snapcaster Tidebinder. I don't know if Fatal Push is all that good here. Could swap it out for like Ashiok maybe. Let's go down one Fatal Push. I think we're kind of favored in this matchup because there's a Saga. Time will tell, though. Sure. Is there a standard challenge tomorrow? There's a standard challenge at 10 a.m. If Modern's not going to fire, maybe we just play the standard challenge tomorrow. There's also one at 7 p.m. Maybe we'll start our Pro Tour practice like 2 months early. Even though the format's going to look vastly different by the time I actually get to the Pro Tour. Tomato. Oh, good thing I kept a Fatal Push. I want another Bauble. Nah, not really. Kill a Goy for the Disfigure. That's impressive, actually. That Goyfa's an 0-1. Focus on limited. The problem is I can't play limited until like Final Fantasy comes out, right? I can practice other limited formats, but I'm not sure how helpful that is. Counterspell Flame Preordain. Maybe playing on the limited formats would be helpful. I honestly don't know. I got like 2 weeks to play the Final Fantasy set before I actually leave. Yeah, just wing it limited and then go absolutely undefeated and constructed. No problem. Kind of bad to deploy one of these out here. I think I just pass. Ashiok. Thoughtseize is interesting. Maybe they counterspell this Thoughtseize. Mr. Digo, congrats on making the Pro Tour. How many mulligans to 8s did you take that day? Only 1. I wish it was more, though. My coach, Noah, told me he goes to a fresh 8 once a match. Do you agree with that? It's generally good advice. Yeah, it's good advice. 100%. 8 cards is better than 7 cards. We're on the mill plan. Two mana 4/4, not bad also. No, my bones. Yeah, thanks, VG. Appreciate you. Maybe I'm supposed to mill myself. Oh, Goyf. I choose Emperor Bones. We do a pretty sweet play where we go end step, adapt Emperor Bones, put Emperor Bones into play. At the beginning of combat, Emperor Bones, Goyf, put Goyf into play. They wanted none of that. They're like, hell no. Yeah, a couple of the black-white lists are playing Drannith Magistrate, but I dodged them. I also thought the Storm was a turn faster than Breach, which it usually is for the most part. Unless Breach has like their super broken Mox draw. So I think you can usually race Storm, or race Breach rather, pretty well. That was my meta call for the weekend. I don't know if Storm's like a consistently good deck. I think there's a lot of unknown variables in the meta that can make Storm a bad deck. But for the particular weekend and what I expected people to bring to Combat Breach, I thought it was fine. And I went 5-2 against Breach, so I can't complain. Imagine if I played Titan. I probably would not have a Pro Tour invite if I played Titan. As mobile. Also, Storm's really good against Eldrazi. And there was a lot of Eldrazi there. I have a Worlds invite. I could be the one Amulet Titan player in top 8 that lost in the quarterfinals. Also, Storm itself just got to play 4 copies of Orange Chant, which means you have a good Breach matchup post-board. You have a pretty good game 1 because you have to Goldfish them game 1, and then game 2 you just get Chant. So, I mean, I think it's got a fine Breach matchup, but obviously they still have a lot of answers between Haywire Might and Lightning Bolt effects and Flame and 1-mana counterspell, Strict Serenade, Spell Snare, whatever. Oh, I'm dead. That depends. I try to do both. I try to advance my board while also leaving up Chant until I aggressively chant and go for it. How do I beat, like, all of my creatures dying? I guess I can Needle the Cookbook, or I can Needle the Asmo, better yet. I don't think I really commit more out to the board, so... Go. Alright, Needling Cookbook it is. I would be dead if it weren't for this one Needle. Yeah, the old Orum Chants are kind of expensive. You can always buy the list reprint ones. I don't know if they come in foil, though. The Underworld Cookbook. See what they have in hand. Probably man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Okay, I didn't realize I could take 5 damage from this, actually. Yeah, my chance didn't match. Honestly, it was like the biggest emotional damage all weekend. Got Goblin Grenades myself. Go. Should have had matching chance. I actually picked up my mismatching chance at that event. All they had were the list, and I was like, alright, I guess I'm taking the list. My favorite. I was 11-3-1 at the end of the weekend. I think I'm cooked. Yeah, no, the little bottom left-hand corner Magic the Gathering Planeswalker symbol tilts me too. It's so ugly. Dies of Death. Asmo's so cracked in this matchup. My Goyf. Thanks, Sam. I need to draw like what Fatal Push here? It's from Assassin's Creed. SS Creed. Yeah, it's for Pro Tour Final Fantasy. Looking pretty dead. I was thinking Cloud in a dress cosplay, but I don't know. Somebody suggested Don Corneo as well. Another cookbook, so these things are 6/6s. Double block. I think we're just gonna kill Thought-Knot Seer and draw a card. Actually left Thought-Knot Seer alive. Surprising. I'm just gonna cast an Oval Chase. Uh-oh. That's a pretty good draw. I don't think I get attacked though. Screaming suck my seaweed. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the Pro Tour quite yet. I do want to cosplay some Final Fantasy character, I think. Should be fun. This is a 6/6. After they make another construct. Seven, 8, 8. How do I beat this? It goes Lex command. Land. Feels land, man. So dead. So unbelievably dead. I haven't seen a Shadowspear yet. Doesn't mean they don't have one, though. It's a Bauble. Scoop. Where were you when I needed you? Okay, Asmo stuff. I guess the needles will be good here. I don't think Bowmaster's particularly good. Toxic Deluge could be okay. I'm not getting aggroed down super hard. Maybe the Graveyard Trespasser comes out. Shoot. Shoot that Asmo. Maybe this is better. This and this is better than like the other two Thoughtseizes. Maybe the guard dog that I could never get past. Guard dog's monstrous. Gonna be greedy. I'm not sure Break the Ice is worth it for just Saga. If I play turn 1 Asmo, then I can like Kozilek's command it. They are not. Oh, they are. And that's why Asmo's not viable anymore. That right there is a perfect example of why Asmo never sees the light of day anymore. Kill your Asmo, draw a card for 1 land. No, my bones. I don't have consign. That answers that. So they have cookbook unknown. Unknown. E-Tron, guess again. Four, five. This is like two of your favorite decks tossed together. It's like E-Tron and then Hollow One shenanigans. It's E-Tron and A-Rack. Rock hard. Gotta stick Waste Knot in here. That's all you ever wanted. Hand is good as long as they don't have an asthma for me. They play an asthma, I'm gonna need to draw a removal spell. Oh my god. Well, that's not good. Yeah, mono black, colorless John. Frog. Push. Scheisse. Try not to flood out in this deck. Challenge impossible. They've had like turn one asthma without fail, I think. And this Psychic Frog plus this Monument's gonna go crazy. Ghost Vacuum. Alright, I think we died. I mean, the Modern Challenge didn't fire. So this format's like DOA already. Somebody save Modern, it's dying. I give up. I can't beat that hand. That hand's crazy. Ah, good. We're in the Zeriok bracket. The format is dead, and nobody plays it. Both of these are true. Moderator, 2-year subscriber. Good luck, have fun, pledge. Face Menino on Living End. That's the name I haven't heard in a while. Playing a deck I haven't seen in a while. As far as I know, these main deck or these Living End players are playing like 4 Collector Oofs in the sideboard to combat Breach. Because you just go Shardless Agent into Collector Oof. Top 8 yesterday. What a monster. Can't be stopped. No Brazen Bars. I think it makes sense. Oh, they don't surgical my Thought-Knot Seer. Well, let's spot check for Archive Trap before I fetch. Face ad nauseum before you went to bed. Well, this sucks. Thought-Knot Seer is not surviving. I guess I should probably play out the Bauble and draw off the Bauble. Baleful Mastery time. No, I don't have my emergency Emrakul. Somebody said I hope you play against Mill also, before I even started playing round 1. I forgot my safety Emrakul. Why would Twitch chat wish such horrible things upon me? I don't get it. In case of Mill, break spaghetti glass. I think I gotta kill this crab. I thought I had another black source. Don't kill me. Yep. That Field of Ruin is a strip mine. Hate that. Please don't strip mine me. I would not like that. Yo, Slurp, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Don't do it. Have a heart. Baleful Mastery. I don't even know if I can win the game anymore. Maybe I can. Goif, go. Bans Breach Guide, Solitude K command, and or something, and Amulet. That seems excessive, but I can get behind it. Don't draw a mill spell. Holy crap. Beating Mill game 1. Huge dub. Let's take the Wasteland Strangler also. Board up to 64, call it a day. It'll be fine. Man, remember when Rugen was legal? Sounds okay. I'll turn 1 sneeze. The gamble happened after this badge. You didn't miss it. Sure, I'm gonna get like Archive Trapped Exabillion. Check the paper price of Ivugan. It's still like mad expensive still because Commander players. Oh, $65. Why? I actually know why. It's a rhetorical why. Legacy and Commander. But mostly Commander. Wait, a card banned in Commander? No, right? think I'm naming Jace. I could name Field of Ruin. Let's name Field of Ruin. Huey, thank you for the tier 1 and 23 months. Let's go. Pange. Why are we here? Just to suffer? I should have named Polluted Delta. Polluted Delta was always the answer. Tasha's. 19 cards. Well, I can strangle the next crab I see. Which is a very funny flavor interaction there. Can you even strangle a crab? Do they have necks? I don't think crabs have necks. Yeah, they definitely don't, right? Strangle their seaweed. Okay, I could see that. Maybe you strangle their eyes. Yeah, my favorite beat on the crab, neck meat. Chachache. All I did was -3 draw a card. Meat MTG's a good one. Yes, sir. My cozy command. Oh, speaking of yes, sir. Oh, thank you very much, Beat. Yes, sir. We were just talking about you. We're asking if crabs have neck meat. Because I was trying to Wasteland Strangle a crab. I don't think that flavor-wise works very well. Please, opponent. Don't kill my construct. Need this for murdering Jace. Oh, you making me so mad. Fuck wages. How you doing? Good afternoon. Mm-hmm. Crab. This might work out kind of well for me. I'm sad that the modern challenge didn't fire, but other than that, I'm doing alright. Dude, Mike, are you playing any vintage content creator tournament thingy? I'm dating energy. I was debating it. It's better for me to push plus Shadowspear. I mean, it makes more sense. You can push a crab, but you can't strangle a crab. I mean, you can push it off a cliff. It'll probably die. No crab expert, but I think it'll die. Maybe just playing this Wasteland Strangler as a 3-2. Rude. Do I have to choose something? Okay. Oh, wait. This is actually... That's a good point. Maybe you can strangle a crab. I guess they kind of have decks a little bit. Yeah, flavor judge for this. Grab. Oh, why was I always yielded? Uh-oh. I don't know when I did that, but that was a mistake. Thank you, VO. Appreciate it. I think I'm draw stepping this Thought-Knot Seer. I accidentally auto yielded the Urza Saga without realizing it. Without using Breach. Okay, without playing Breach. I was using Breach. I'm not that good at the game. I still gotta be carried. Okay. Cool. Prediction time, chat. Is it a 4-dash? My opponent said they lost this deck for their last trophy as well. Alright, Smut. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's kind of mid until I draw E Temple. Then it'll be good. Another 83k. Big baller. Court of Colin. Big baller in Court of Colin. It's pretty good. I wonder if I Emperor Bones or if I'm supposed to Nihil Spellbomb. I think I just Emperor Bones to set myself up for next turn. King of keeping the kind of mid hands. Sometimes you gotta keep the mid hands. This Quarter Calling's gonna like decimate me though. 1, 2. The only chord for 3. Maybe I'm supposed to kill a Wall of Roots here. I think I'm supposed to kill a Wall of Roots. Try to prevent the Court of Yawg. Goyf, Saga. I don't really want either of those. Need like Fatal Push. This deck's okay. It's good if you want to play a mid-range deck. But I don't really advise playing mid-range decks at this point in the format. No, the challenge didn't fire. This format's cooked, dead, and washed. Now that the RC's over, I feel like there's no incentive to be playing Modern, sadly. It's all standard for the next, like, 2 months. My bones. Yeah, scheduled ban list should have gone a while ago. But here we are. Fatal Push was such a good draw. Verge Ballista. Ballista down. Soup. Yep. Wolf. Yep. Whenever one or more cards leaves your graveyard, put a puzzle counter on Willowgeist. When Willowgeist dies, you gain life equal to its power. Yep. Another form of seaweed. It's gonna pass priority here. Uh, Maybe I exile the Ballista, scry draw, or make thingies. Scry draw, make thingies. I think we'll scry draw. Exile you. I do have a needle for the Soul Cauldron, so I'm not super worried about it. Fatal Push, Goyf, Vista. I think I want to take the Goyf. I would like the Fatal Push also. I don't think I'm getting both here. I'm just gonna take the Goyf. Oh, 5/6. Dredger's Insight. Artifact creature lands. I could pick up Grist. And then jam Grist here. I could pick up Yawg. Is next RCQ season modern or standard? It is standard, I think. Oh, it's modern? Oh, okay. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Modern for the standard Pro Tour. I heard a Saga K command. It's only shrinks by a little bit. I think I do that. Get another 3/4 out here, which would be a 4/5 when I pop the Spellbomb. That is correct. It qualifies you for standard RC, which is why I thought it was standard. Bars. Dave the 100 Bits Last God. That's the modern hype song if I ever heard one. Yo, Deadlands is sweet. That's the new Kendrick. If that's my real name, it's not. It's not. Sorry to disappoint. So I can pump these up to 4/5s. A weird game. This thing's a 4/4. What a beefy Willowgeist. This Willowgeist is huge. Is that good? Yeah. I have no idea. Haywire Might for my needle. I play Skate Command. How bad could it be? My Emperor Bones. No, Yawgmoth, why? Returns the Haywire Might, plays a Yawg, or plays a Might, and then they get the Yawg. I'm in danger. This Willowgeist is crazy. It's a 6/6. Nobody's ever beating this card ever. Alright, I'm scooping. Surgical, Dreams, more Needles. I don't care for the discard. Ashiok's probably good, and then this. Maybe -1 Bowmasters. I'll just take another shoot over the Bowmasters. I think Bowmasters is kind of bad. That guy's 24 lands. That seems like an awfully lot of lands. An awfully high number of lands. I would love to play first. I would love to mulligan first. This hand's like infinitely better. I'm drawing a Peatland. A copy of the Wolfster. Another wolf. What's up, Secret Fate? Yeah, Temple for the extra rubbins. Pick up Grist. Gain a life. Only pick up Baseju. Maybe the missing land drops then. Grist, Yawg, Wolf. Quarter Calling. Alright, I'll take the Grist. Shoot the Sheriff, not a bad pickup. Alright. Well, I think we're still in like a really bad spot here. That's not the worst. Song is a banger. I agree, Janini. Third Wolf. Need more removal. So I have to push this wolf, and then when I go to sack this wolf, then I have to shoot the sheriff. Not quite dead. I'm getting there, though. I gotta draw like 10 million cards and just have a insane advantage over us. It's a lot of wolves. 8 card stand. Ooh, boy. Alright. I'm happy to scoop it up there. Yeah, I don't think we're winning that. With them having 7 cards, Nan. I'm super broke. Tough stuff. This deck's interesting. It performed like a mid-range deck, as expected. A little 3-2, very Jund-esque. GG Smut. Congrats on the trophy. Alright, chat, we got time for one more league. What should we play? Recommendations? Ideas?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!